Hey, what's up, fam? So, listen, I did something kind of crazy this past week, and that is I resigned from my job at the university. And this is something that came with a lot of thinking, planning, conversations with my wife, particularly, and with the kids. And this is what was decided that it was time for me to step out on faith and to start a new journey. And so that's what I'm doing now. This is day number 2 of that. And I have been trying to figure out, okay, now that I have all this time on my hands, like, what should I do? So part of the planning process was I said, okay, let me put together something to be able to help me to at least start to chart out the next 30 days of what it is I'm going to do. But I wanted to provide with you first, because I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, just 3 things that I have decided to do. And I think they can help you too as well. If you're in the same position and you're looking for a life change, or you're just in a time of this of transition. So number 1 is I have taken the time to get some rest. Rest is so important. Rest is just as important as walking, as working. Well, walking too, but as working, right? We have to get our rest. We need our sleep. Now, if you don't sleep a full 8 hours, I mean, we all have different rhythms of how we sleep and things like that. But for me, I usually need about a good 5, 6 on the good day hours, and I'm pretty much good after that. And I've also started incorporating some naps into there as well. Now I'm working on not napping for an hour or two. I'm working on getting it down from 30, get it down to about 30 minutes, 20 minutes. I know 20 minutes is like kind of the sweet spot, but I'm still working on that piece there. So number 1 is get some rest. Number 2 is put together a schedule. Now, I know I just said get some rest, and getting some rest is very, very important, right? Just as much as it is important to be moving around and doing things, it's also important to get that rest. All right. So, rest is important. Second is a schedule. Rest is part of the schedule. So, with this schedule that I put together for the next 30 days, it's a schedule to where I'm not technically tied to it, but it's just something to bring some organization to my day, because what I don't want to be doing is sitting around and just doing nothing and just laying around and not being productive in some way. And I know that speaks to just being, at least from my experience, being a man and just like I need to be doing something. Set a schedule, and it's a light schedule. I go for a morning walk, I pray, I have some things that I do for social, have some things that I'm doing for school, also in looking at different applications and opportunities. So there's a schedule there. And the third thing is doing something that I really, really like to do, and that is catching up on these shows. So there's shows that I just haven't watched because when I get home in the evening, usually I have like a meeting or church, or I have something with the kids. I'm just going to take the time just to catch up on the shows. And I'm a TV person. I know some folks are not TV people. I listen to music as well. I have an Audible account, so I read books in that way. But TV is a real, real big thing for me. And the type of stuff I usually watch are like documentaries or like sci-fi, or things that really make you think about what's happening. I do watch mindless things too, but I really try to watch things that have a plot. There's a purpose to it. I'm just really intentional about that. So do the thing that you don't always get to do, because now you have the time. So 3 things. Number 1, get some rest. Really, really important. Number 2, have a schedule. But I keep a loose schedule. It just helps my day to be organized. And number 3, do something that you really, really like. It can even be travel. It can be, maybe trying some new restaurants, doing things during the day that you normally couldn't even do or couldn't do at the time, right? Take the opportunity to do that. Hopefully this helps someone. And y'all keep praying for me on this journey. All right, y'all take care. Peace.